In this video, I'm going to share with you the #1 cause for hypertension or high blood pressure in America today and how you can get rid of it without taking any pills. My name is Joel, and I'm a nurse and a naturopath for 20 years. Stay tuned for this video because I'm going to be revealing what a scam high blood pressure medication is, because this #1 cause is really the reason, and it doesn't take a pill to fix it. This #1 reason for why hypertension and high blood pressure exists in America is stress, but not just normal stress. It's stress that goes deep inside you. This kind of stress that I'm talking about is the kind of stress that shows up when you go to the doctor's office, for instance, or the kind of stress that happens when your significant other dies, or the kind of stress that happens when you go through a terrible divorce. These are stressors that don't just go away when you go home from a stressful job. These are stressors that build up inside of you, and these stressors are so significant on the body and on the mind that they cause your blood pressure to be high chronically. Doctors do not have time to deal with your personal problems. So what do? They give you a pill, and they say, come back for more when this prescription is gone. That's the definition of a scam. And not to harp on how terrible doctors are or anything like that. Doctors and the medical system have their place. If I'm in a car accident, I'm going to the hospital. They have their place. But when it comes to high blood pressure and several other chronic diseases that I could name right now, the system that's in place, the protocols that are in place to treat these things is not effective. And if you want to argue with me on this, please, in the comments, tell me how your blood pressure pills have cured you of high blood pressure. Because if that was the case, it would not be called a prescription. Prescriptions do not equal cures. They equal the opposite of the cure. In fact, I would go as far as to say that high blood pressure is made worse by the majority of the pills that are being given for high blood pressure, because it enables you to not have to find the cause. And it strengthens that cause because it allows that cause to continue to grow, which only makes your blood pressure worse. So it is so incredibly important for you to understand where your high blood pressure is coming from, or if you have high blood pressure at all. Because we take the blood pressure at a time when people are most stressed out, it's automatically going to be high. That's why it's called white coat syndrome. However, if when you are relaxed, your blood pressure is not high, then you do not have hypertension. You have situational hypertension, which does not require high blood pressure medication. So, figure out the cause, find the source, and especially, if you feel like you are not doing any of the other things I've talked about in my other videos, like caffeine, you work nights, you're up late, you don't drink water, you're not sitting around all the time, you do exercise, all these, you're not overweight, you don't eat meat, you don't eat dairy products, you don't eat a lot of sugar or salt. If you aren't doing any of those things, stress is probably the main reason. So I always start with that. Are you stressed? Internally, are you stressed? I'm currently very stressed. My newest baby is in the NICU. She's not doing well. So I'm having to practice the things that I'm teaching you every moment. Deep breathing, staying hydrated, staying positive, being thankful even in the middle of this storm to keep my blood pressure low. These are things that you need to do as well. Find your stressors in your life and start being thankful. There's so much that we have to be thankful for, even if our life looks like the worst situation we've ever experienced. Be thankful. Deep breathe. Stay hydrated. Get sleep. I hope this is helpful. I do not mean to dog mouth doctors, but it upsets me because it only takes an extra 5 minutes to determine the real cause for high blood pressure, but they don't do it, and they keep pushing these prescriptions that only equal money in their pockets. And when that occurs, trust is lost. Like, you cannot trust someone that benefits financially off of your staying unhealthy. Let that sink in, and be your own doctor.